And welcome back to Ace Attorney.
You guys.
Yeah.
It's only a little bit necessary.
Yeah, we can tell what they're saying by the beeps and boops.
The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. The GAC.
The GAC. Nickelodeon GAC.
Dramatic music play now. Do 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 do.
Alright. Detective Bishonen was about to jump into another one of those
Detective Bishonen.
I would say Sherlock
Great deductions.
Yeah. I would say Sherlock Holmes has never looked that pretty, but Benedict Cumberbatch is... Yeah. Do you disagree?
I don't know if pretty is the word.
So, Mr. Naruhodo, your assistance, if you please.
With what exactly, Mr. Scholes?
With observation, my dear fellow, just as I said. Oh, these two prevaricators.
Observation.
If you remember, Mr. Naruhodo, we know that somebody tried to fabricate evidence, don't we? By tampering with the scene of Mr. Azaogi's death. What we're looking for is some trace of evidence that one of these two was there when it happened.
Precisely. You are delightfully quick to grasp my meaning.
Alright, I'll see what I can see. So we're looking for a trace of evidence that shows someone else was there the night when Kazuma died. Let's suggest someone else is there at the scene.
And there's Stoker.
Oh, look at that.
And on the back of his, I was going to say his pants for a second there.
Thanks, Dan.
Have I missed anything? Have I missed anything major?
No, we just started.
Okay, cool.
Oh, look at this. It's some kind of stain in an unusual place.
Yes, you're right. It looks like ink, if I'm not mistaken.
Ink. And look at that color, too. It's clear where this came from.
They pointed out to us. Oh, there's more?
No, I need to present.
Yes! Oh. Oh, that's right, you have to...
Seaman Stroganoff. I don't really want to eat that. You seem to have quite a large purple stain on the back of your white uniform there.
Been
Rick,
thinking that
please.
over and over again. Over and over again, I've been thinking that.
Yeah?
Notice how his little ascot is like in the shape of a fish with his eyeball right there?
Yes. I never noticed it.
Yes, I don't know where the dirt comes from.
So, nothing in particular comes to mind about this stain.
What are you trying to say?
It would appear that the significance of the stain has escaped your attention, Seaman. Allow us to make it plain.
A very large purple stain on the back of Seaman Stroganoff's uniform.
I think what made it is clear.
Indeed it is. So, Mr. Naruhodo, present the evidence that proves it.
My pleasure. Alright then, the evidence that proves what stain on the back of Seaman Stroganoff's uniform really is... in purple ink. I mean, this is a black and white photograph, but they usually don't care about that too much in this game.
Yes!
Yes, it's this photograph, and the ink it shows. That's what caused the stain on your uniform.
Ink?
A rather unusual color of ink, purple, as you can see in this black and white photograph.
Yeah!
Yeah.
We could just walk over to the next room, but...
Yeah. Ah, penny drops at last. Now you'll
That's
see
later
that.
tonight.
Yeah. Now you will see the significance. God damn it.
Russian word on the floor next to the victim's body was written in purple ink. And the stain on the back of your uniform is ink of exactly the same color.
If the ink had been dry, it couldn't possibly have stained your uniform in that way. Which means you must have been present in the cabin moments immediately after the ink was spilled.
Alright, duh. It was me. I did it. Everything. I arranged everything and did student's cabin to make it look like wardrobe man did it. Then I pressed button to make barrier do emergency stop and bolt cabin door shut. I did everything so no one would suspect our angel.
Oh, right, the angel. She is me.
Yes.
Biff, please.
Don't worry, Angel. Let me do talking. It was after 1 in the morning. I was on duty, patrolling passageway. Then our angel came to me. She was white like sheet.
Biff, tell me I'm doing Mario's voice again, for pity's sake.
It's me, Pavlova!
What's happening? You bluffly Russian steak.
You must help me.
I went with her. The door to cabin number 1 was open. When I looked inside, I saw student boy on floor. What happened here?
Please don't tell anyone. My little one, a little furry friend, she's a serial killer.
Erica? A serial killer? No.
Everything that happened in cabin is like Angel told you.
Kenton escaped through the ventilator into Mr. Asogi's cabin. Then he tripped over it and broke his neck when he fell to the floor.
Yes, that is right.
So after the incident when the cat ran away, Miss Pavlova then visited the cabin next to hers. Only to find his occupant lying lifeless on the floor.
She says she was worried when she heard something falling on floor. That's when she went to look. No, Angel?
Yes, I mean yes.
The door was not locked. So she opened to look and... You already know what happened after.
There's just one thing, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, why is this ship designed so that the doors lock on an emergency stop? How would, if somebody's outside of their cabin, how would they be able to get in without, like, bashing the door down?
That's a good question.
Yeah, and why would they not have realized that before now that that's like...
It seems like a design flaw there.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't question it, yeah.
What?
When you went to Mr. Sasolgi's cabin, Miss Pavlov, was he already dead?
Why?
Oh, I told you! When Nina opened door of student's cabin and looked inside...
I was asking Miss Pavlova.
Oh, damn. You put that Stroganoff in his place.
Well, Miss Pavlova?
Russian words.
It's Da.
Done.
Da.
Oh.
Yes, that is right. I saw him. It was dark and he was wearing black, but he was on the floor, not moving. I was scared.
I bashed him on the neck a couple dozen more times just to make sure.
I was gonna say, there's a chance he might have just been paralyzed from the first fall and still been alive but unable to do anything, and then he just slowly died over the next couple of minutes.
Oh,
I'm.
Well, that's a cheerful thought.
I understand, and I believe you.
Is that finally it now? No more other surprise revelations? Have we discovered the real truth about Kazuma's death at last? No.
He's not dead.
Something very nearly slipped my mind.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes?
This photograph. Yes, I took this myself, you know.
Okay, so the question is, how did they know I was in there?
Yeah, that is actually a very large question. I was wondering the
Because
same thing
I'm a
myself.
stowaway. If he already knew about me,
Use that weird goggle trick. But yeah.
The cause of death was a broken neck. Therefore, the victim died instantly. And the unfortunate incident that precipitated these events, a kitten on which the victim stumbled. However, if those are the facts, there's one particular area in this photograph that seems to me somewhat unnatural.
he's on his front. I mean, that's another thing.
For the pointing finger.
Well, we can assume that they moved his hand, but they also would have had to have moved his body, because in order for him to break his neck on a fall, he'd have to fall onto his back. Otherwise,
more
you
sense
just
for him to
break
fall
your
onto
ribs
it.
and your clavicle.
I don't
Also
know
would
about
make
that,
I feel like it'd make a bit more sense for him to fall back. Well, maybe, I don't know.
because you can fall forward and land your chin on the edge of the table and then just keep falling forward, and your neck keeps going backwards until it snaps.
That is true,
Course-
but
Mhm.
the way that he was positioned in the room just doesn't seem right either.
No.
Yeah, there's
Something's
still
up.
something else here.
Yeah, there's another 5 layers until we
Sorry, I
find
didn't
out.
realize
that
it was
the-
my line. What do you mean unnatural?
That's sort of the problem with these sort of things. It was this sort of sequence was done in Ace Attorney Investigations, where you don't have the trial scene; you just confront witnesses at the crime scene,
Mhm.
and it has a tendency to just pile up a bunch of small facts one after another right at the end.
Yes.
I prefer the trial ones because they have much more dramatic moments, because they can set those up due to trial procedure and things like that.
What are your thoughts on the matter, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh, well... Kazuma tripped and fell, and by some terrible stroke of luck, bad luck broke his neck. Which part of this photographic print seems unnatural? What am I gonna point to?
That's a good question.
An excellent question.
I would guess the neck.
Did it react to his nose for some reason? No, it didn't.
That's a weird thing to hear out of context.
Nothing's gonna react on this. Let's see.
Alas.
He has a clenched fist right here.
Actually, that might be a clue. I don't know.
And
Because if he
there's
struck
there's the
these-
text, but I mean, we already know about the text.
We do.
Why would he have his fist clenched if he was surprised? I don't know. Like he was going to slug someone? I don't know. But I'd guess either the neck, the bandana, or the fist.
I still think
know.
it's I still think it's the outstretched finger. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Again, though, they could have done that post-mortem is the thing.
And that's what they said, that they made it look like he wrote something after he was dead.
Unless you have to present something.
Soul Structure says, how could a dead man write? We already know that Stroganoff wrote the message.
Okay, so let's see. Assuming that, like, he fell on his face, nothing's wrong with his face.
It's very true. Which is one of the reasons why I thought it was reacting to his nose for a moment.
Present his face. Yes!
Present your face?
Let's be here, surely.
Allow me to offer you a piece of advice regarding the pursuit of detection, my dear fellow. When noting a crucial point, it can be helpful to keep your eyes open.
They
Except
were
for
open.
And it can be equally helpful to use them.
Oh my
Road again.
god, that is
Sorry,
sassy.
I'll try that.
You are sassy Von Detective
Playing with
Pants,
stuff
aren't
is like
you?
unnatural, isn't it? Or written a foreign language underneath his fingertips, surely.
Yeah, we already know that, though.
That particularly crass detail was orchestrated by the culprit. Now, I mean to identify another point.
See?
Imagine, if you will, losing your footing yourself. Would you land as the victim has? What of your hands?
Are you trying to say that he was face first and not his back?
You look like the sort of fellow who stumbles with some regularity. This should be an easy task.
Why do I?
Is that ableist?
I think it's
Yeah,
just
arguably.
jerkist.
Yeah, no, I mean...
I mean, I
Fist.
guess what they're talking about is go for the fist. Don't quote me on that out of context, you
Clip
animals.
it! Somebody
All
clip
right,
it!
if he really fell due to an unfortunate accident, then this fist doesn't seem quite right.
The exact same thought occurred to me. In a fall, one's instinct is to open the palms flat. Yet here we see the victim with his left hand tightly balled into a fist. Almost, you might say, as though he were gripping something.
What do you mean?
Simply that I took the liberty of investigating the victim's fist a short while ago.
You did?
And what, pray, do you imagine I found there, my dear fellow?
So Sholmes, show us, please!
Why, of course, my dear madam. Would I keep you in suspense? This is what I found.
Oh, a crescent moon with a little gemstone in the middle.
Yes,
Oh my
you're
god, Sailor Moon killed him!
Oh, I knew it.
right. Yes, you're right, the crescent moon. It's very pretty, but what does it tell us?
It does us nothing.
I'm not so sure. That crescent moon looks familiar somehow. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before, possibly the only piece of jewelry that we know about in this case.
Observation.
Literally 2 minutes ago they were showing where it comes from, and now it's just particularly out of sight. It just happens to be in this one scene.
Observation, Mr. Narrowhead, is the key.
But
The truth is now tantalizingly close.
how'd that crescent moon come to be in Cosmo's clenched fist?
This is the final clue, the last piece of the puzzle.
You said that like 4 times now.
Ask yourself.
Yes, but I mean it this time. No backsies.
What does this little crescent moon mean? What significance has it? And observe, find the answer with your own eyes.
Where did the crescent moon come from?
Where could it have come from?
A missing ear.
I need to point to the
Missing ear.
right
Or-
here.
Although I'm sure either side would matter.
Miss Pavlova, I noticed that on your ear. Even though you have a metal earring, the decorative part of it seems to be missing. The little link holding it on must have broken, I suppose.
Discord. What?
But looking at your other ear, I notice a crescent moon.
I don't believe it.
Okay, fine. I have a lust for blood.
Now, the missing crescent moon was found in the victim's clenched fist. Clearly, there is only one logical conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Naruhodo?
This is just one of those things where it's like, yes, I get why they're presenting it as the last clue, but like, in any actual investigation, that would have been the first clue.
Yes.
Hey, dead person has this thing under their fingernails or in their fist.
Yes. Miss Pavlova, Mr. Asogi must have grasped that crescent moon and pulled it from your ear. Perhaps just moments before he fell to the floor.
And you must have tussled.
In other words, last night in Mr. Asogi's cabin, you witnessed the moment when your victim fell with your own eyes. In fact, you were quite literally at arm's length from him. Then the question is, why did Mr. Asogi do that? Why did he pull your earring from your ear and hold it in his clenched fist during his final moments?
Oh no.
They made a mistake, didn't they? They sent her to the wrong room.
Angel?
No one can protect you now. Please, Miss Pavlova, tell us the truth. Last night, what did you do to Kazuma?
She gonna have a breakdown now? Like when
I'm expecting there be one, but that looked like just like a big punch in the face for her.
When I think about everything that happened yesterday, it was too much. Running away, the fishing boat in the middle of the night, trying to climb onto this huge ship. And then, when I was at last in this cabin and I could relax after this horrible long day, my fucking cat! Darka, wait!
She was under the impression that everybody was going to be asleep in this cabin.
I couldn't believe it when she disappeared through the ventilator thingy. I tried to call her with a little whistle. I tried waving her favorite toy. But nothing worked. Darka would not come back.
She lied.
What are you doing here to some that, Inspector?
Kazuma assumed it was the inspectors.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine.
The young man from your country, he was very polite and kind.
That's why I had to kill him.
He helped me to find Darka, and he promised not to tell anyone. But I had to silence him. But then I had my friend in my arms again, and I was going to leave the men's cabin.
Just a moment. Sorry, but
Oh, yes?
sure I know your face. I've seen you somewhere before.
No, now
Yes,
let's
you're
kill him.
this terrorist. Oh,
Ah, you're Nikolina Pavlova, aren't you? The Russian ballerina.
No. No, I'm,
Super Mario.
Spanish. I'm Spanish. Sí, gracias.
Stand
My
in
heart.
line to this company.
My heart nearly stopped when he said that. He knew who I was. How could this man from a land in the faraway east know a Russian ballerina? And that's when I killed him.
I saw your performance in Japan. The beauty of the ballet made a deep impression on me. But what are you doing on this ship? I'm sure I read that your ballet company was performing in Shanghai at the moment.
I can't fool him. I have to tell him the truth and hope he doesn't tell anyone. I have no other choice.
I see. So you've run away.
Please keep my secret. Don't tell anyone.
My scarf says nothing.
Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here.
He's going to pull that cord. He's going to tell the captain.
Uh-oh.
Why did I think I could trust him?
Uh-oh. Right there. The knife.
Then it happened. Everything at once. It was only a second, but it felt like forever. Wait! I shouted, and then Diarca jumped out of my arms and down to the young man's feet. Just like I had trained him. And as he
Almost.
turned around to look at me.
That's why he hit his head on. Nasty.
I pushed him. I don't even know why. I don't know why I did it. I was just so scared. And I had to stop him from telling anyone about me.
Oh, gallows for you.
Yeah.
That's when you went to fetch help? From Seaman Stroganoff, who was on duty out in the passageway.
I heard Nina cry out on the third floor, so I ran to her. She was standing at cabin door, shaking like a leaf. She looked at me and said,
Help me, Biff. If they find out, I will be... Please, I have nowhere to go.
So you decided to help. That's when you arranged things in Cosmo's cabin to make it look like I did it. So that no one would suspect the passenger in the cabin next door.
yes. I went to the cabin and looked around to make sure there was nothing to show Nina was there. And then I found Stowaway. In wardrobe, still sleeping.
Right. That's when you found me.
So you worked out a plan. You lay the blame on the stowaway.
I closed wardrobe doors and put back strange paper sign.
Luckily for me, that's the only reason Sasato-sen started to believe me when I said I was innocent.
I dragged young man's body to good place and used ink that was spilling to write on floor. I wrote a theatre. I had no idea. So the person who found him would look inside wardrobe and find Stowaway.
And tell me, what of the glass bell?
It was by my feet, so I picked it up.
I see.
But it was dark in the cabin. I didn't notice the other half.
An angel went back to her cabin, and I finished job.
By pressing the emergency alarm button in the passageway?
Duh.
Accordingly, the SS Burya did indeed come to an emergency halt at a little after 2 a.m., thus enticing the bolt on the cabin door to slide shut, creating the locked room mystery.
There's still one thing I don't understand, Ms. Pavlova. Let's have another half-hour diversion while we discuss this.
What?
Well, you said that you told Kazuma about the fact that you'd run away from your homeland. It's because you were worried he was going to tell the captain that you pushed him. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
But even if he had pulled the bell cord and called for the captain of the ship, aren't you friends with every member of the crew? How would that have been a problem?
It was what he said first. That made me scared.
What he said first.
What are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector?
Inspector.
Oh. I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine.
He said an inspector was his friend.
Jonas.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Yes, meaning me.
Kabagi Yaki is rating with a party of 3.
Oh.
Hey,
Hello.
How's it?
Yay, thank you.
Welcome to The Price is Right. Phoenix or okay, anyway.
Who was supposed to be acting as his bodyguard.
I thought that if police knew about me, they would arrest me. So before he could pull the bell cord, I killed him.
May I stop you for a moment, please, Miss Pavlova? We're gonna have a duel. It's doesn't seem to make any sense.
Oh, we
boy,
have
here we
another tangent.
I mean, was Mr. Shogi really gonna pull the bell cord? I don't know.
Oh man, was he gonna pull the bell cord, or was he going to get Ryunosuke out of the wardrobe and ask him? I wonder which it's gonna be.
Is
What do
this
you think,
really a
audience?
question?
What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo? Yeah. Some of the chapters are like this.
Well, I'm not Kazuma, so I can't know for certain. But
You can literally hear his ghost screaming.
he was a man of his word. If he told you he wouldn't give your secret away, then he wouldn't have done.
King Arthur do it! He was going to pull the cord. He was going to make them send me back.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo, the day's work is not yet done. It's
Oh
my
no.
gosh.
There is one more deduction to
What?
make.
Another deduction.
Oh no.
1 or 20.
Yes, we're just going to completely step all over the drama of this thing by cleaning up all the little dangling details that don't really matter that much.
Yes. What action was the victim really about to take at that moment?
This is the entire problem with Ace Attorney investigations, by the way.
Yes, I do agree with that. Yes.
Can we determine whither the young man's gaze was directed?
No, it's impossible.
First, consider the victim's location.
Oh my
within his
god,
cabin.
Sholmes.
That's easy. I remember every detail of that room. I mean, yes, I spent quite a lot of time in the wardrobe, but still. That cabin has been my home for this entire voyage.
Yeah.
So this is how the cabin looked last night. We must pass a visit. Kasuma-sama in this photo?
Yes, it's exactly how it was.
She says that as if she's watching this flashback.
Are you ready then, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes. There's one thing I've learned today. It's that a simple gaze can reveal all manner of truths. Not only that, even if we're just imagining the gaze that he has, and where he's standing, like, we don't really know any of that for sure.
We're just magically...
This is just a flashback from Pavlova's point of view, like...
That somehow these two are present in.
Yes.
Yes.
Not only that,
we're able to draw actual conclusions from it. Like,
Can't afford to be out by even a little bit when you're following the gaze to where it lands. So when he turned away from his Pavlova, what exactly was Kazuma looking at?
The bed.
Considering everything that happened last night, certainly it may have looked as though Kazuma was going to ring the bell cord.
Yes. However,
Oh god, the wardrobe? Who would have thought of that?
what is directly beside the bell cord? The wardrobe.
The wardrobe? But there's nothing in there!
And more importantly, what was inside the wardrobe? Narnia.
Oh my god, it's Narnia!
Man's great friend, sleeping
That's
soundly.
great, friend.
a doggy!
I was gonna say
Correct.
Aslan.
It is.
Gonna call upon Lion Jesus.
Lying
Just
Jesus.
open the door and Ryunosuke's like, ride me!
Miss Pavlova, please think back very carefully. This whole chapter weighs on it. What were Mr. Azogi's exact words last
We
night?
don't care. We don't care. We know she did it. Throw her overboard.
Yes. Let the vampire drown. No.
To be mounted.
I beg your pardon.
He's a vampire.
What, you put a vampire inside a barrel, and if it floats, it's evil. You kill it. If it doesn't float, well, it's dead.
Another opinion. Oh my god!
And yes, I know that's German.
Yes, but not from a member of the crew. No, Mr. Asogi intended to consult his close friend on the matter.
Are you
sure what
following at home, or is this going too fast for you?
To see if between them they might be able to help in some way, no doubt.
Dramatic enough, guys?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Sadly, we can't know the truth for certain now.
Yes, we
Too late for
can.
Game logic. But I wish I had made sure of what Mr. Asogi was looking at. Things may have ended very differently if you had.
We wouldn't have had to go through all of this. Miss Pavlova,
Oh, her expression's certainly different, though.
I want to thank you for finally admitting the truth. But, unfortunately, the truth is, a man lost his life because of what you did. And that will never change. I hope you'll never forget that.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That makes everything okay, right? What have I done?
What was that breakdown? But they did give her a different animation.
And so, at long last, hold on a second, there's still some more things we need to clear up. Mystery surrounding the tragic accident on the SS Buria. But it's finally laid to rest.
He's not dead! Okay.
I'm getting better.
You guys are overblowing this proportionally loudly.
What will happen to Miss Pavlova now, then?
Once we reach Great Britain, she'll be handed over to the British police at Scotland Yard.
What about the fact that she ran away from Russia? Won't the Russians try to repatriate her?
Apparently, the English detective can speak to the immigration office and sort all that out.
Mr. Sholmes could do that?
That easy?
So she won't be going back to Russia then?
No, I don't think so.
She'll just have to live with the guilt of murder for all the rest of her days.
Yeah.
Imaginary murder. Sorry.
Even if she wanted to return in the future, I doubt she would be able to. She ran away, so now she's in exile for life. Is that accurate?
See.
I'm sorry.
Demon Stroganoff?
I wanted to help our angel, no matter what. But I didn't think about you. About how you lost good friend. I will go with Nina. I will give myself to British police.
That's kind of you. In the meantime, thank you for letting me go free again. Kazuma's death feels like such a waste, but... well, do what you can for Miss Pavlova, won't you?
Duh.
Well, I'm afraid you need to pack now. We're due to arrive in Hong Kong tomorrow. As much as it pains me, I'm going to have to hand you over to the consul to arrange your passage back to Japan.
Yes. I did stow away, after all. I couldn't really expect any different.
So, you should get back to your cabin now.
Huh.
Looks like my study tour to Great Britain is over before it even begun then.
Hold it. Okay.
I think that only days ago, Kazuma and I were laughing together about how we'd tear up the streets of London. That seems like a distant memory now. Oh, what's that? Is it someone weeping?
Could it be a weeping angel?
It is me. I got his sword. I'm gonna kill everybody.
Misato-san?
Get over here. I got the sword ready. Killed my first victim. Naruhodo-san, I didn't know you had returned.
Oh, well, I hadn't been back long. Inspector Hosanaga just told me I should pack, you know, ready to leave the ship tomorrow and all that.
I still can't believe this has happened. I can't believe someone's life could be over. Just like that.
Misato-san.
He had such great ideas for this visit to Great Britain. So many dreams. And now they've been cruelly taken away, just as he has. I thought I could never forgive the person responsible. But now we know the truth. That is what, it was just an accident. Just a silly series of mishaps.
Like third-degree murder.
It's too much, Naruhodo-san. It's just too much.
Yes, I know. Or something I could say.
Oh.
Inspector.
My duty was to see Isogi-san safely to Great Britain. But I failed, and caused his two closest friends great pain and suffering as a result. I've let everyone down. And I will do anything to make up for my terrible blunder.
Nobody blames you, Inspector.
I do.
And I'm free again now, at least. Huh?
Oh, no.
It's Shelves again.
Ha ha ha! Laughs in British. Surprised, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, a little. What is the meaning of this?
Oh, a trifling matter. Simply that in my head, I think I shall always picture you wearing those shackles.
Inky.
Without them, the balance seems all wrong. It's distracting.
Sorry.
So I decided to restore them. For old time's sake, shall we say. You're a stowaway, after all. I'm so amusing.
You think this is funny?
We all find it funny.
Eh.
Mr. Sholmes. I'm your biggest fan. We do appreciate all your assistance. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Goodness.
Not at all, not at all, sorry. Not at all, not at all. And though it's a bit late, may I offer my sincere condolences. The loss of your companion is truly heartrending. I hope that you will be able to fulfill some of his aspirations in his honor. I'm afraid that won't be possible. We shall be disembarking at the next port in Hong Kong. We have to return to Japan and make a full report about everything that's happened.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Just me that has to go back, isn't it? I mean, I was the stowaway.
The terms of this study tour were negotiated by the Department of Justice in both Great Britain and Japan. It was to be one lawyer and one assistant.
Was to be?
In the light of Mr. Isogi's unfortunate death, I'm afraid the study tour can no longer go ahead.
Oh no. I don't care for me, but... Of course it's
I know what's gonna happen.
Of course.
My dear fellows, the majority of problems have an extremely simple solution, you know.
I'll just declare you a lawyer.
Yeah.
All you require is one lawyer, and the study tour can continue, surely.
Yes, and don't call me Shirley.
But there's no one else with the necessary qualifications of Sholmes. We don't have no other lawyer.
He's not a lawyer, is he? Is he a lawyer?
We don't know any lawyer.
Qualifications, you say? Any qualifications obtained in your own country will be of little value in Great Britain, I'm afraid.
Oh, but
But anyway, the voyage to London still promises a good month of time. Ample opportunity, I would say, to find yourselves another suitable lawyer.
yes.
I mean, we all know what's happening. I mean...
Yeah.
Miss Susato?
A month is enough time to become
Yes.
fully qualified as a lawyer, right?
God.
You think perhaps I might be able to do it?
Of course. I never thought about that, Susato.
But you're not a lawyer, Mr. Naruhodo. What do you think, this is an origin story? Oh, unless, are you studying law?
No, I'm not, but...
I'm sorry. In that case, I don't think there's even a chance it could work. But as I said, there is still more than a month before we reach England's shores. Isn't that right, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, I have a month in which to study, to learn what I must to become a lawyer in Great Britain.
Mr. Naruhodo, can you study in 1 month?
That's ridiculous. Are you seriously suggesting anybody could learn all of that in just 40 days?
There's only one way to find out.
Aha!
I would work my fingers to the bone, Inspector, every single day. Will you let me try? And if, by the time we reach Great Britain, I haven't learned enough to be recognized as a lawyer, I'll take whatever punishment is deemed appropriate.
But why put yourself in such a difficult position?
For Kazuma, he
His
said that
legacy.
there was something he had to do in Great Britain. That he would sacrifice anything to make it happen. He was passionate about it. I can't let all that passion just come to nothing. And anyway, it's for my own benefit, too. I will become a lawyer. I have to.
Oh no, we need
Or else
another
the
one.
franchise cannot continue.
What do you say, Mr. Sato?
Capcom will weep if this happened.
Sorry, you didn't score high enough during this game. Game over.
Susato failed you. I think it's a wonderful idea.
Thank you.
So, what does our bespectacled inspector friend say?
The Spectre.
Are you serious? One lawyer and one assistant. The numbers are indisputable. No. It's madness. Yet fascinating, wouldn't you agree? Fascinating?
Fascinating, Captain.
Duty and rules are the dull routine of existence that we all abhor. Give us interest, give us fascination.
Let's bold that.
Speak for yourself. Besides, qualifications are no measure of a man. What matters is his character. No? Oh.
Shelms is speaking as like a high school dropout.
And you've witnessed ample evidence of this man's exemplary character today with your own eyes. From the early hours of this morning to this very moment now. Despite contending with the passing of his close companion, and despite the accusation of guilt, this man has shown resourcefulness, intelligence, and above all, courage.
Yeah, lawyer things.
Very well. I'll think of a clever way to word my report to the Department of Justice.
Inspector.
After all, I did just make a promise, didn't I? I said that I'd do anything at all to make up for my shortcomings here.
You did. Oh, thank you, Inspector. We'll hold a ransom for you for this one.
If you'll excuse me, I must pay a visit to the captain's quarters, I think. I need to discuss what to do next, and how best to make my report.
Come back with 2 normal eyes. Don't get any more black ones.
Are you ready? Really prepared to attempt this, Mr. Naruhodo?
I've never been prepared for anything in my life.
And I'm not starting now!
Yes, I'm
You
going to
got
try. I wonder. Would you consider teaching me what I need to know? Everything about being a lawyer?
No. I'd be glad to help you. No. I am a judicial assistant, after all. No.
Thank you.
This is the other voice talking. No. And Mr. Naruhodo.
I'm going to kill you with this sword. Oh.
Yeah. I'd like you to take charge of this.
What? Me? Are you sure?
They said my blade was a tool of justice. This isn't my blade.
The same as Karuma. It's a great sword that's been in the Asogi clan for generations. She said that other thing.
Very well, I accept. I'll treasure it always.
This sword has been passed down the Armstrong family for generations.
So then, Miss Susato, seems we'll be working together for some time to come yet.
It'll be an honor, Mr. Naruhodo. Just this one time, though. For the next 40 days, I shan't grant you a single minute of freedom.
Can I at least not sit in the wardrobe while we're doing this?
No. We shall fill every spare moment with study.
Yes, that's exactly what I need. I'm going to give up after 11 minutes.
But before we begin, I have an earnest favor to ask of you, too.
What about Ernest?
Goodness, what is it?
You must teach me to be a lawyer, too. Please throw me to the ground. Okay. 3 times.
Well, now, this is very subtle, or
What?
sudden.
I should never have doubted you. You were Kasuma-sama's closest friend, and I deserve a beating. Of course you would never have done anything to hurt him. That should have been obvious to me from the start.
Yeah, I really should have.
But I allowed suspicion to get the better of me.
Yeah, you did.
And no matter how upset I was feeling, it was completely unforgivable behavior.
Yeah, it was.
No, you were in shock. You just found out about me stowing away, and the cabin door was locked from the inside.
No! I won't let you make any excuses for me. Whatever the circumstances, I should never have thrown you, and not just once, but 5 times!
That number keeps creeping up, doesn't it?
Please, you must. Just take hold of me and throw me. Do it! Don't even think about it!
Somebody's gonna walk in and see me throwing a young woman against the wall or something. No. I don't even know how. I've never thrown anyone in my life.
Here, I'll teach you. And Sholmes just walks in. Wow.
Very wise, Mr. Naruhodo. It isn't a skill one acquires without considerable training.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes.
You're still here for some reason.
I observed your throwing technique several times with great interest. I confess I was most impressed.
When did he see that?
I presume that would be a form of Japanese wrestling.
Oh, well. In a way, it's not wrestling, but my own interpretation of an ancient jujutsu technique.
Apparently it's called the Sasato takedown. These are head swimming, believe me.
How beguiling. I am a practitioner of the combative arts myself. I am a somewhat accomplished boxer.
There you go.
World-renowned pugilist, Sherlock Holmes.
Definitely going to learn this and learn how to avoid falling to my death off a waterfall later in life.
I wonder if you'd be so kind as to instruct me on the technique of arresting throw.
This is gonna get me into a fighting game someday. Yes, I'll be honored.
Then let us not dally. Demonstrate, my dear madam.
Zangief, eat your heart out. Oh, of course. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo? I'm looking at you.
Sorry? Of course you gotta do it on me and not him.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
As you can see, you throw from the abdomen.
Oh yes, arresting indeed. And that is what you term the Susato takedown, is it?
Actually, no, that was a Susato squash.
This is the Sasato takedown, and then she just does it again.
She does
Spoils
it,
everyone
yeah.
on the ship.
My groggy state of consciousness, as I was slowly slipping into death, a scene from an evening recently spent with Cosma flickered into my mind.
Sword.
Karuma?
What if the sword just kept going like that forever? Oh, damn.
Right.
I was hoping.
It's a prize sword that has been passed down through generations of the Asogi clan.
Can't believe you managed to get permission to bring it with you. I mean, taking a katana on a study tour is more than a little irregular, surely.
I'm an honorable samurai. A Japanese man's sword is his soul, Ryunosuke. It can't be parted. I can't be parted from my katana. Karuma guides me. I truly believe that.
So we all know he's like his ghost is going to be talking to him through the sword, right?
Something like that.
So its name compels its wielder to slice evil in two? Not that you would need much compelling.
On that subject. I guess here's the real question is it a Masamune? There's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain. And I'll sacrifice anything to make it happen.
Even you.
I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me.
Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
That important thing he had to do. I still don't know what that was. But I'm going to see the place for myself and work it out. in Great Britain's capital, London.
I just realized we still haven't gotten to London yet. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
It's true.
We haven't even gotten to Hong Kong. We still have like a day till that.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so they're really sticking with the idea that Cosmo's dead then. Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. I mean, I figured that would happen. I mean, that's kind of a tradition in this series.
Next is the adventure of the runaway room. But we're still not in London. We're, I don't know, somewhere in India or something. I don't know.
I was kind of expecting them though to have like Cosmo wake up and just assist you. But yeah, I think this is probably the route. This is definitely the route they're going right now. Cosmo is
if he
dead.
shows up again, he's gonna be a ghost. That's how the Ace Attorney series works.
Yeah, so they said the slice evil in 2, and I wonder if they're gonna do like a Kamen Rider W thing, where it's literally just like 2 minds, 1 body.
I don't know, Joker. You want to put some money on that?
Anyway,
Or no, I guess the closer would be the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Oh God.
He's got the spirit of the pharaoh in the puzzle thing.
Yes.
I just think there's still a slight chance he's still there, and they're just hiding for some reason. But yeah, like I said,
No,
I think
he's
going.
dead. I guarantee you.
You think he's dead?
He's dead.
He is
dead.
100.
They did.
I would bet Jonas's
Hello.
life on it.
Oh wow! You heard it here, folks. So,
Hey.
They did an honest to God autopsy on him, and that's how they knew he had a broken neck, even though he had no external injuries.
Yeah, if he wasn't dead before the autopsy, he definitely was after. You can take my word for it. I know these things.
The
Are you
English
talking
guy
about
they didn't
Kazuma?
do it. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he's alive.
What?
Absolutely alive.
Wait.
No.
God.
They would not kill him off this early.
No, they would.
But they did.
So
He's
They've done it
absolutely still
before. They've done it before in the
That's
Ace
the
Attorney
other
games.
thing
That's the
making
other
me
thing is
think-
that, like, in the original Ace Attorney games, your lawyer mentor dies in episode 2. They're doing that again. Now,
Yeah,
they come back as a
it's
ghost.
poetry. It
They come back as a
rhymes.
ghost, but
Well, he can't come back as a ghost because you don't have a medium.
No, but
That's
you have his sword.
yes, but we do have a sword. Maybe
Yes.
maybe
He
we will
made
run
this
across
a
a
medium
medium
sword? No, he's still
It's
alive.
a large sword.
Maybe we'll run across like a medium that will teach us how to see
Yes.
his spirit or something. I don't know.
On top
I
of
will-
learning
I-
jujitsu and learning
I
to be a
don't know-
lawyer.
Okay.
Exactly.
Whether or not
No,
he's dead, this is the hill I'm dying on.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm spoiling myself because I don't care about this game that much.
Aw.
I'm looking at the fandom wiki for this thing, and there is a subtitle for his page. He's dead. He's dead.
Okay.
But this game is very stupid. I'll say that.
So you could be doing that to throw us off, Miller? No, I'm kidding. Okay.
it's like Darth
Oh,
Vader.
what
you
if-
know?
He is dead, but the game is just stupid.
They
so there's
definitely
more
overextended
details that
this.
you're not sharing with us, is what you're saying.
Does that mean we'll have to do that other thing that Sholmes does?